Good morning, my lovely students. How are you? I hope that you have enjoyed your vacation and may this year be as beautiful as you are. I really miss you and hope to see you soon. In this session, we are going to study about the skeleton. You know that our body is composed of many soft parts, many soft organs or delicate organs like the heart, the lungs, and the spinal cord. These parts need a set of bones to be protected because they are delicate and soft. Delicate يعني دقيق و soft, so they need a set of bones to be protected. In this session, we are going to recognize what do we call this set of bones and what's the function of this set of bones. First, let's watch a video together in order to recognize the different kinds of bones. We have many kinds of bones in our skeleton. The femur, for example, is a long bone. So the first kind is long bones. The scapula is a flat bone. We have other flat bones like the pelvis and the skull. And finally, we have the vertebrae, which is a short bone. So we have long bones, short bones, and flat bones. We are going to watch another video about our skeleton. This is our skeleton. Our skeleton is made up of 206 bones. These are the blood vessels. Our bones are covered with muscles. Look at the biceps and the triceps. They contract and relax. Now let's look at this figure. This is the skeleton. So the set of bones is called the skeleton. The skeleton, or our body as you know from grade 3, is made up of 3 main parts. The head, the trunk, and the limbs. Not only the lower limb, the limbs, which are the upper limbs and the lower limbs. Okay? The upper limbs, these are the upper limbs, and the lower limbs. Let's start with the first part, which is the head. In the head we have the skull. The skull is a flat bone. In the trunk, we have the rib cage, القفص الصدري, that protects the lungs and the heart. And we have also the pelvis, which is a flat bone. Okay? Pelvis means يعني الحوض. Okay? Now let's go to the third part of the skeleton, which is the upper limbs. Let's look at the upper limbs and then we are going to go to the lower limbs. We have the scapula. It's a flat bone also. يعني الكتف. Okay, so this is the scapula. This is the arm. This is the elbow. Here we have a joint here that connect these two bones. Connect the arm with the forearm. This is the forearm and this is the hand. Now let's go to the lower limb. In the lower limb we have thigh. It's also a long bone. This is the knee. This is the leg. And this is the foot. Okay? Of course, you should memorize their names well. Okay? Now let's complete these sentences together. The set of bones of the human body are called skeleton, as I told you. Okay? The set consists, or the skeleton consists of 206 bones and consists of 3 parts. The head, the trunk, and the limbs. Limbs means upper limbs and lower limbs. Okay? The bones of this set are connected to each other, of course, and they are articulated between each other. Articulated means connected by joints. Okay? Of course, these bones or the bones of the skeleton are connected to each other by flexible joints in order to allow us to move. Okay? Articulated means connected with flexible joints. Please watch this video carefully and memorize the parts of the skeleton. Thanks for listening. Stay safe.